You do not need a dating coach for anything, fellas. Things may look dire and you may feel that nothing's going away and you're not really successful in relationships. But that does not mean you don't have game. It doesn't mean that you don't have value. If you're in the United States, you have value. If you can make $34,000 a year after tax, you are in the top 1% of earners in the entire world. Okay? So you have value. If you don't think you have game, think about this. If you're working towards your own career, you have your own place, and you're financially stable, that is game. Because now you could afford, because you're managing your money, you can afford to get yourself a passport and make yourself available to the women all over the world. Not just limit yourself to the people in the United States. Right? You have game there. Women in the rest of the world don't really give a shit about height. You know, you're already in the top 1% of income earners in the world. Women are all hypergamous all over the world. It's only here in the United States height is an issue. You don't even have to go to the gym and work out unless you're doing that for your own personal health and, for your own well-being. By all means, continue to do that. I will always support that. But you don't need to get a six-pack and all that stuff just to attract a woman in the rest of the world. In the rest of the world, you have access to a common thing: young, fit, beautiful women. All right? The rest of the world, you'll find women are fit, feminine, friendly, young, and beautiful. And most of them are raised to be wives by their grandmothers and their mothers. And they will do that for you as well, for any man they're married to, if they're from their own local men. So it doesn't really matter. That's just how they were raised. And ignore the fact that all the negativity where they say, well, these women are using it for your money, your green card, and possibly American citizenship. So what? If they're using you for that, the women here are using you for other things. They don't need a citizenship, but they're using you for money. They're using you to stroke their ego. They're using you for attention. They're using you for a lot of things, and you ain't getting anything in return. So there's absolutely no reason to be afraid or be ashamed into exposing yourself to the rest of the world of fit, feminine, friendly, young, beautiful, exotic looking women that want you because you're in the top 1% of income earners all over the world. So don't be afraid of being expanding your horizons to the rest of the world. Go ahead and do that. You don't need a dating coach. You don't need anything. You already have game by being by having your own place, your own career, and being financially stable. Develop that MGTOW mindset. Those of you who like to work with your hands and stuff like that, go into the trades. Blue collar work runs the world. You can make a decent income. You can support a family fairly comfortably, because these women in these foreign countries are willing to live within the restrictions of your income, and they're happy as long as you treat them well. Some of them will even work alongside you. Yes, you'll get a few that just use you for whatever they can and then move on. But the beautiful thing about that is that because you're in the top 1% of income earners in the world, it's very, very easy to get another wife or to meet another woman. Just like how the top 20% of men in the United States are 6 foot tall and what have you, it's very easy. Women just throw themselves at them, at these men. These women are willing to share these men with other women. the same thing applies to you when you open yourself to the rest of the world. If you're willing to expand yourself to the rest of the world, and you get yourself, obviously you got to live within your means. You can find yourself another wife, and after 10 years of being with the first one, you'll be 10 years older, but you could get a wife 10 years younger than the wife that just divorced you. So it's a win all the way around for you, especially if you have a MGTOW mindset where you've gone your own way. You understand women's hypergamy and all the craziness that goes on with women worldwide. It's really not an issue. It is. There should be no stress because of the MGTOW mindset. There should be no stress because now you're aware that you're in the top 1% of income earners in the whole world, and women all over the world want you. And all of them, even the ugly ones, but you will have access to fit, feminine, friendly, young, and beautiful, exotically beautiful women all over the world because you live in America. Anyhow, if you have any questions, ask it in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe. Share the videos so other people can see this. Because it's important for young men and men in general, especially if you're out there simping and you think you're a beta or whatever. Because they talk about alpha fucks and beta bucks. That's like the little rhyme that people talk about. There's no such thing all over, when you expand yourself outside of the United States. The passport bros are doing something practical, and it's the most efficient thing can possibly be done. You just getting your passport and you're expanding yourself to the world. You ain't have to say anything to the women here. You don't have to try to please them anymore. You still have to be respectful, obviously, because you were raised to have good manners, and your mother is a woman, your sisters are women, your cousins, say of women that's who are cousins, friends, family, there are women, that's part of your life, co-workers and things like that. So don't be rude and disrespectful just because the world has just opened up to you. If you're simping, you could leave these OnlyFans, get your passport. You spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on women on the internet. That's not even going to, you'll never feel the warmth of their touch and none of that. And you could take that same money, travel to a foreign country as the top 1% earner in the world, and meet more beautiful women than the women you're wasting your money on social media and in the strip clubs and things like that. Don't waste your money like that. That's not good money management anyway. Anyhow, like, subscribe, share the video. If you have questions, ask it in the comment section down below. Y'all have a good day.